All right, today we are talking about the CZ P-01 Omega. I actually picked this up at a gun show. I know they're really hard to find online. I was with my future brother-in-law. We were out to go shooting. I saw a sign for a gun show. I said, I won't even consider getting anything unless they have one of these. And there was one in the building, $589. I said $525 or I'm out of here. He said, no, that's ridiculous. I started to walk away. We talked a bit and we ended up at $540. So anyway, they are out there. You can get them. They are a lot of fun. A lot of people do the Cajun Gun Works package to their CZs. I think the reliability, with it being NATO certified, I just really don't want to mess with any of it because the big catch about this gun is how reliable it is, and if I do anything to alter that, then I am altering the reliability. So anyway, really cool aluminum frame, all metal. If you're into guns like that, like I am, it's pretty cool. You know, it's double single action. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this. Right before we start, though, I do want to show you something that I think is pretty interesting. Just so you know, I don't know if this really applies for all CZ magazines, but the two that I received, they are 14-round magazines that come with this pistol. And I'm going to holster my CZ here and show you something. The magazines hold 14. You can see here I have this fully loaded. Now, I wouldn't suggest using this method all the time, but you can definitely get a 15th round in there, so you can hold 15 plus 1. I have put this a fully loaded magazine with hollow points into my CZ, rack the slide, and it did cycle. So so that's just a little tip, although I am not necessarily suggesting it because I'm not planning on doing it myself. I think carrying two, the pistol itself with 15 fully loaded and then another 14-round magazine, I think that's enough. But just so you know, that's pretty neat. So let's take some shots out of this CZ and see how it does. Before I load this up, I want to show you the night sights that I have on here. So these are the Cajun Gun Works night sights that they have for the P-01. I got these on Black Friday because they had a deal, but it's really, really hard to find night sights for the P-01 that aren't enclosed, or that are enclosed. I really like the tritium vials to be enclosed on my night sights. Not only do I like the look, but I guess just the added safety feature of not having waste visible and potentially breakable. So anyway, just if you're looking for some, I know you can put some together on CZ Custom, but this is a good reliable set. You know, it matches, it's the same size, it's got a low profile, and they do light up nice and green. So you can see it's black serrated on the back, white ring around the front. At night it's 3 green dots. So just so you know what I'm running, it's pretty cool. Get this loaded up. We've got 14 rounds in here. When you rack the slide back, it goes into single action automatically. There is a decocker on here. This has the Omega trigger, so I could swap it out for a safety. However, I'm not too concerned about it. I like the safety feature of having a heavy first trigger pull. For me, I think it's pretty neat. I do love the Glocks. I do love the SIGs. I love the M&Ps. But just knowing that this isn't going to go off when I've got my thumb against the back of the hammer and I'm putting it back into my holster, there's a comfort to that. So I'm going to start off with this decocked, so I'll feel that double action trigger pull for the first shot. After that, after these slide cycles, it'll be single action for the rest. So take some shots at this target and see how we do. And by we, I mean me. All right, let's take a walk up there and see how I did.
You look like a hoodlum from behind.
It's okay. I guess that just goes to show that anybody can like guns. Not everyone's a hoodlum who wears a Carhartt beanie. Alright, so there were some shots on this target before I started shooting it, which may not have been the best method for showing you guys how I did here, but a lot more of these hit towards the center. So we're doing pretty well with this. The P-01, it feels really good. The grip is what everybody talks about, these CZ75 grips.
I like that one.
Yeah, the rubber is very comfortable, although maybe not the best for concealment, but they are very form-fitting. The palm swell is very nice, fills up your hand, so when you're shooting, the recoil is very manageable. We'll just shoot at it some more. I might throw up a new target so we can actually see how I do this next time. So just to show you some holster options for the P-01, because again, that's kind of a hard gun to find and not a whole lot of accessories for it. So this one I picked up at the gun show the same day I got the P-01. A gentleman named Michael Cole. You can check out these holsters, michaelcole.com. I do like the leather. It's not too thick. It does conceal very well, stays very tight to my body. I do like this top, the winged feature at the top here. It's really good for holstering. When you come in, the nose of your pistol can hit it, slide down in there. It covers up the hammer on both sides, so no obstructions there. It looks good. It sits well. And yeah, this clip is very difficult to get on. He quotes it by calling it a son of a bitch, actually. So it holds really well. It's a great clip, great leather, great holster. And then for comfort, my outside the waistband holster I have on right now, you can see this over here, just a normal paddle holster. I actually got this for a Glock 26, and as you can see, it fits pretty well. There's a little bit of the tip that sticks out at the end, but no concerns. It fits great, it's comfortable. I can draw out of it really easily. So just to show you some holster options for the P-01. All right, so put a new target up. I would guess that we're about 15 yards away from that right now. We'll take some shots and see how I do. We'll start off with it in double action again. First shot. All right, well, we'll see how we did while I was shooting at it. Didn't feel too confident with it, unfortunately, but let's check it out. Yeah, so not a whole lot of hits on there. I know I didn't shoot the full mag at it because the paper fell down, but I guess I'm a bit disappointed in that shooting. I'm gonna leave this target back up. I'll shoot at it one more time with another magazine, see if I can right some of my wrongs and I don't know, make the CZ proud. Okay, so let's check that target out. I feel like that went a bit better than the last round, so let's see. Okay, so I'm definitely pulling a little left here. Not necessarily low left all the time, but you know, I'm not gonna blame it on the sights. All right, so we're gonna load up the CZ again, take some shots, maybe a little bit closer this time, and see how I do. gonna start it in double action again. Well, alright, so I got one round down range, hit just left of the bullseye, and the target fell. So I'm going to try that again. I will start with double action again. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, so definitely hit a lot more towards the center, straight up and down this time, which is great. The double action trigger pull is a little weird when you're used to striker fired, but nothing you can't get used to if you practice enough. So I look forward to continuing to practice and seeing if I can get better shots on this target, but that's our initial look at the CZ P-01.